Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick video on Jonathan Majors. You know what? Jonathan Majors is done. Today, he had a court date. Today, his lawyer or his team of lawyers, they wanted the judge to throw out, to dismiss all charges against him. Today, the judge said no, no way. In addition to that, not only did the judge say no, apparently the prosecuting team, they got so much damaging evidence against Jonathan Majors that the judge said, you know what? Some of this stuff, you got to seal it. We cannot let the public see, because if the public sees it, he will never have a fair trial at all. Jonathan Majors is in major trouble. They have rolled out the rotisserie. They're about to stick him on it and turn it and turn it and turn it until he's done. By the time they're finished, not only will he probably do some jail time, unfortunately, but he probably will never be able to act again unless it's in a local playhouse in a local town, and nobody goes there anyway. I don't know, guys. Listen, we're going to get more into this story right after this. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and share a screen with y'all. Jonathan is done. Done. Okay. So a judge denies motion to dismiss case against Jonathan Majors, paving the way for a trial. A trial date for Majors on misdemeanor harassment and assault charges is set for November the 29th. New York Judge Michael Gaffey rejected the defense's motion to dismiss the misdemeanor assault and harassment charges facing Marvel actor Jonathan Majors Wednesday, clearing the way for a trial on November the 29th. So they're going to let that brother have Thanksgiving with his friends and family. And then right after that, he got to appear in the court. The defense additionally filed a motion to under seal, requesting a certain evidentiary matter continue to be under seal outside of the public view. The defense argued that this evidence contains sensitive information that could jeopardize Major's right to a fair trial. The state did not take a position on the motion, and Gaffey told the press in the courtroom they could submit papers in opposition to this by November the 6th. Well, I really hope that if it's that damaging, that the public doesn't get to see it, so that he can have somewhat of a fair trial, if that's even possible. Because I think a lot of times, no matter who they get in the jury, I feel like most of these people, sometimes they have their mind made up way before they even hear one piece of evidence, right? Majors appeared in court virtually. As the judge mentioned, he is currently out of the state. Majors faces 4 misdemeanor charges of harassment and assault after being arrested following an alleged domestic violence incident on March 25th. Police responded to a 911 call where a 30-year-old woman, who has since been identified as Grace Jabari, reported being assaulted by Majors, with police noting that she had sustained minor injuries. Majors released from police custody later that day. In June, the low-key actor filed a cross complaint against Jabari, alleging that she attacked him that night. His attorney has denied all wrongdoing on behalf of her client and said that he called 911 out of concern for Jabari's mental health. Judge Gaffey said Wednesday that he will issue a new order of protection, barring Majors and Jabari from having contact. According to the court documents filed in relation to the case, an investigatory card or I card which is not an arrest warrant, but is an NYPD document alerting officials that there is probable cause for an arrest, was also issued for Jabari in late June in relation to the cross complaint. However, prosecutors on the case have informed police, defense, and Jabari that they will not be prosecuting Jabari in relation to the incident, citing the belated nature of the allegations as well as the process of evaluating cross complaints in domestic violence cases. So in other words, she ain't got nothing to worry about. Sanji filed a motion to dismiss the case on September 12th, which, along with the state's response, were evaluated by the judge in New York Criminal Court Wednesday. The defense's motions claim that the state withheld and buried evidence would support claims of Majors innocent and potentially cast suspicion on Jabari as she testifies and interfere with the NYPD's investigation into Jabari. They also allege that the state did not disclose communications with the NYPD or any benefits discussed in relation to not prosecuting Jabari. And the defense alleged that there were missing 911 calls, among other items. All of this also interfere with Major's right to speedy trial, the defense said, which requires the state to be ready within 90 days of when the action commenced. The state has accrued more than 100 chargeable days, they argue. On Wednesday, Judge Graffy ruled that only 71 days had passed. You see how this is going. Among the allegations, the defense also claimed that the state did not initially provide a copy of the I-card authorizing Jabari's arrest in June, and also did not disclose what defense says was the state's purported attempted to deactivate the open NYPD I-card and urged the NYPD not to investigate or charge Jabari, as well as any other benefits they have conferred upon Jabari. In response, prosecutors stated that the NYPD first told the defense counsel they had authorized an I-card authorizing the victim's arrest on June 23rd, but police did not inform prosecution until late August. Further, prosecutors countered that a wanted flyer issued in connection with the I-card featuring a photo of Jabari provided by the defense, proving that the team was aware of the I-card's existence. Additionally, they denied any allegations of directing the NYPD to issue or deactivate an I-card. As for potential benefits offered to Jabari, the prosecution disclosed that it would pay for travel and lodging for Jabari, who is a British resident, so that she can testify at the trial. So she went home. The decision not to prosecute Jabari, which was disclosed to the state, is not a benefit, as the defense has argued, but rather a routine decision as part of the case, they say. Prosecutors also disputed the elapsed time, saying only 34 chargeable days have elapsed rather than 100 claimed by the defense, and that the state has argued it provided all relevant evidence, including phone records, medical records, surveillance video from the 8 locations, photographs and text messages sent by witnesses, and that it was not buried but properly labeled. Overall, well, see, the thing is, though, for his team, right, and he has enough money, they should have had mayor paralegals, and everybody should have got like maybe a stack of 100 things to thoroughly look through and report back to the lawyer. But anywho, overall, the two parties disagree on the perpetrators of the event. While Chandri has claimed her client is innocent and that Jabari was the aggressor, the state claims that the events of March 25th began when the two were riding in a car and Jabari saw a message on Major's phone that read, "Wish I was kissing you right now," and reached over to grab the phone. Majors then allegedly grabbed her hand, twisted her forearm, struck her ear, and later threw her back inside the car after she had exited. Jabari sustained substantial pain, including a fractured finger, bruising about her body, a laceration behind the right ear, and a bump on her forehead, according to court docs. In June, Sandri said she was requesting a quick trial date for Majors in order to speed up the case. Majors has appeared in court both virtually and in person over the past several months. On September 6th, prosecutors says they were ready for trial and have filed a certificate of compliance, but attorneys for Majors said they found deficiencies with the certificate, leading them to file the motion to dismiss. So it's like they want to keep trying to dismiss this, but The prosecutors are not letting this go. So we need Jonathan Majors' team to get with it, so to speak, right? This is nasty. This is a long road for Jonathan Majors, not the short road. It's a long road that's going to have bumps, roadblocks, pitfalls. It's going to be everything in there. And unfortunately, legally, they're going to bring up all of his past. They're going to bring up when, he kicked the kid in kindergarten in the playground. They're going to bring and find probably every person that never liked him. They're going to find every person that he ever had an argument with. Because what they're going to try to prove is that he's just an aggressive person, which will help the jury. The lawyers say to the jury, now you see, I told y'all, in kindergarten, he started when he was young. In kindergarten, he kicked the kid in the playground. In grade school, he did this. In high school, he did that. In college, he did this. And in addition to that, what they're going to bring up is his non-existent relationship with his dad. And they're going to call him an angry black man. Another man that did not have his father in his life, and he's angry about it. This is not going to go well for Jonathan Majors, but I'm going to stay close to the story. I will also say this. It's funny how Jonathan Majors, he prided himself in the fact that he really doesn't do social media because he likes to keep his business private. Well, here we are. Listen, guys, y'all know the routine. Chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. All of you out there, thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button, chat with me, people. What do you think is going to go down in this Jonathan Majors situation? I think they're going to stick it to him. They are going to stick it to him, something nasty, something fierce. Anyway, guys, chat with me. I'll see you on the next video.